Hi friends, let's begin the session. This is the brief introduction about me. Myself Rahul Jain. I am graduated in BTech Electrical and Electronics Engineering in 2014. Qualified the prelims paper of Supreme Court of India, personal assistant, and had a 1 year of teaching experience as a home tutor to the students of class 6 to 10 of almost all the boards CBSE, ICSE, state board. Okay. Taught almost all subjects, preferably mathematics, science, English, history, and geography. So without wasting any time, let's begin to our first slide. Our today's topic is direct and indirect narration. So what is narration? So narration is something which we speak. Okay, either we are speaking directly or indirectly. What is direct speech? Because narration is of two types, direct speech and indirect speech. So what is direct speech? Whenever an audience express the statement of the speaker in the words of the speaker itself. Like I say that Shweta said that I am busy. Shweta is saying here that she is busy. Okay. So whenever this statement speak in terms of the speaker itself. Like Sweta said that I am busy, right? So this type of narration is known as direct narration. While for the indirect narration, whenever the audience expresses this statement, the same statement in his own words, in his own language, right? That speech is called indirect speech. Okay. Now, taking the similar example, Sweta said that she was busy. Okay. Now, this direct speech has two parts. Like taking an example, he said, I am hungry. Okay. So one part is he said, and the second part is I am hungry. So what is he said? What we call he said. He said is a reporting verb. He said is a reporting verb. And I am hungry is a reported speech. Okay. And I am hungry is a reported speech here. Okay. Okay, come to this slide. There are some important rules of direct and indirect narration. Whenever you want to change the direct speech into indirect speech, you have to follow some rules. The rules are very much easy and easy to understand for everybody, actually. So, come to the rule number one. Whenever the reporting verb, okay, reporting verb is like he said, I am hungry. The previous example, he said is a reporting verb. So, whenever the reporting verb has say to, it changes into tell. Whenever the reporting verb has say to, it changes into tell while you are converting into indirect speech. Okay. Says to, it changes into tells, and said to, it changes into told. Again, I'm saying say to changes into tell, says to changes into tells, said to changes into told. What is rule number two? As you see in the previous example, he said, I am busy. There is comma and inverted comma. In between inverted comma, there is a reporting speech. Okay. So this comma and inverted comma also change into that. This comma and inverted comma also change into that. Now, come to rule number three. There is a change of pronoun. First of all, you have to understand how many types of person pronouns are there. There is first person pronoun, second person pronoun, and third person pronoun. Okay. What comes under the first person pronoun? I and we pronoun comes under the first person pronoun. Whenever you state about yourself, like I and we, you are the first person. Okay. Whenever you are pointing to the second person, right? You are a second, then you will use you here. Okay. Whenever you are pointing to others, like third person or any other person, you will use he, she, it, they for pointing them. Okay. Now, briefly explain the rules further. If the sentence has the reporting speech is that speech which we enclose in the inverted commas. Okay. With the subject of first person pronoun. If the sentence has the subject of first person pronoun, or if the reporting speech has the subject of first person pronoun, it will change. Okay, it will change according to the subject of the reporting verb. It will change according to the subject of the reporting verb. How? Let's take an example here. Rohan says to me, I will come home. Okay. So what happened is Rohan says to me, I will come home. I is the first person pronoun here, and it will change according to the subject of the reporting verb, Rohan. Okay. And says to changes into tells. Okay. So here is something mistake. You will say that Rohan tells me that he will come home. Rohan tells me that he will come home. There is some mistake in this sentence. Okay. So Rohan tells me that he will come home. Come to the second slide. If the sentence has the reporting speech with the subject of second person pronoun, okay. If the sentence has the reporting speech with the subject of second person pronoun, okay, then it will change according to the object, and it will change according to the object. Let's take an example to quickly view this rule. Pranav says to her, you are wise. Okay, you is the second person pronoun, and it will change according to the object here, her. Okay, now says to changes into tells according to the rule number 1. Pranav tells her that you changes into the according to the second subject. This one object. Okay, so it will take here she. She is the singular person, so the verb is also singular here. Pranav tells her that she is wise. Okay, come to rule number 3. Whenever the reporting speech contains the subject of third person pronoun, there is no change in that. The subject will not change. The subject will not change. Okay. So Rohan says to me again, Rohan tells me that she is lazy. Then she is the third person, and it will not change according to anything. Either it is subject or it is object, because the reporting speech has a third person and it will not change. Okay. Rule number 4, change of tenses. Very important rule of the direct and indirect narration. You must understand that if the reporting verb is in the present tense or future tense, okay, no change in the tense of the reporting speech. If the reporting verb is written in present tense or future tense, you will not change the tense of reporting speech. Take one example here. Rohan says to me that I will come home. Okay, so the same mistake here. I think same example is copied here also. Rohan said to me, it's wrong here. Rohan tells me that I will change according to the Rohan. He will come home. See, the tense of the reporting speech will not change here. I will, he will. Okay. Now come to the second rule. If the reporting verb tense is in past tense, okay, then what will change? What change will happen? Okay. Now come to reporting speech. What change happens in reporting speech? There is a question mark. If the reporting verb is in the past tense. So if the reporting speech is given is in the present indefinite tense, then it will change into past indefinite tense if the reporting verb is in the past tense. If the reporting if the tense of the reporting speech is in the present continuous tense, right? then it will change into past continuous tense if the reporting verb tense is in the past tense. If the reporting verb tense is in the past tense, again the reporting verb is in the past tense, then if the tense of the reporting speech is in the present perfect tense, it will change into past perfect tense. Okay. Now take one example here. It is very important. I said to him. Okay. I said to him, you have done your work. You will said I said to. Said to is changed into told. Okay. You is the second person and it will change into according to the object he. Okay. And you have done your work is in the present perfect. Okay. Now it will change into past perfect, had done his work. Now come to the rule number 4. What happened if the reporting verb is in the past tense and reporting speech also is in the past tense? Okay. Now if the reporting speech given in the past indefinite tense, it will change into past perfect. If the reporting speech is in the past continuous tense, it will change into past perfect continuous. If the reporting speech is in the past perfect tense, no change in the reporting speech tense. Okay. Past perfect tense, no change in the reporting speech tense. Take one example here. Anjali said to her brother, you did not pay the bill. Said to changes into told her. Okay. Now, you is the second person. Change according to the brother, he. And you did not pay the bill is in the past indefinite tense. And past indefinite tense changes into past perfect, had not paid the bill. Okay. Come to the next slide. It is the rule number 5. Okay. Some important terms are also there. Today changes into that day. Tomorrow changes into the next day. Yesterday changes into the previous day, the last day. Now changes into then. Just changes into then. Tonight changes into that night. Here changes into there. This changes into that. These changes into those. You should remember these words. Okay. For correct transformation, direct into indirect. Okay. Come to next slide. Now come to few activity questions. Sorry for the delay actually. There's some technical issue. Okay, come to this slide again. Sorry for the delay. Okay. The pupil said a snatcher captured the snatcher. Okay. Now the people are shouting that catch the snatcher, catch the snatcher. People are shouting. So what is the correct indirect transformation here? The people loudly called. The people loudly called out to capture the snatcher. The people called out to capture the snatcher. The people said to capture the snatcher, or the people called to capture the snatcher. See, the people are shouting, catch the snatcher. Okay. Then they loudly called out to catch the snatcher is the correct option here. Okay. Now, I said to him, I do not believe you. I said to him, I do not believe you. Again, it is in the reporting speech is in the present tense. Present tense. Then it will change into past tense. Then this will not correct. This will not correct. This will not correct. Only this option will be correct. Okay. The officer said to the office boy, bring the cup of tea. So actually, there is a sense of ordering something. There is a sense of ordering a tea. So either this option is correct or this option is correct. Okay, bring the cup of tea. Then the officer ordered to the boy to bring the cup of tea. The officer ordered the boy to brought up the cup of tea. Okay, so there is a sense of ordering something which will be written in the same tense. So first option is correct here. Thank you for watching this session. Thank you very much.